What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Bob Blunders. I'm Bob. Today we're continuing our rapid rating climb. I just have time for a 10-minute game today, so I'm going to be doing 10 minutes. I'm a little bit worried because our last two wins put us at 609 on rapid, and that's actually, I think, the highest I've been rated before. So because I had another chess.com account I was playing over the last couple weeks before I created this channel and this fresh account, and I think I was at about 550. So this is the highest I've been. So I'm a little bit worried we're gonna start running into some trouble here, but we'll play a quick 10-minute game and see how it goes. Actually, I should mention too, our last two wins were I mean, we definitely haven't had any checkmates. I think our first one, yeah, we won on time, and then the second win, our opponent resigned. Yeah, we got a little bit of a tactic that we found. I think we won a free knight, had a chance to either win a rook or trade a rook for the bishop, and possibly win a queen if they misplayed it. I think so. In any case, let's go ahead and jump in to a 10-minute rapid game. Make sure the screen is good here so y'all can see everything. All right, let's do 10-minute rapid. And I hope I get the white pieces again. I really want a chance to play the London properly. Let's see what we get. All right, we do get white. So let's play d4, and let's hope to play the London if we're given the opportunity. All right, so far so good. We're going to play bishop f4. And we have to play a little bit faster in this game because it's only 10 minutes. So, okay, they're attacking the pawn. I'm going to play knight f3, defend our pawn. And then we can start pushing these pawns. We'll push the e pawn first so we can bring our second bishop out. And our knight. Okay, that knight is not doing anything except for defending this square, but I'm going to continue to play the London as I know it. So let's get ready to get our... Get that bishop defended, get the second one out. We probably should have brought our knight to d2 first, but we're going to get our bishop inside of its house here. Inside its little pawn house, and then hopefully they'll castle kingside, and we can try to attack this way. Try to attack their kingside once they castle, if they castle kingside. Which we already had a pin. No, I think because they already pushed the pawn, so it would have been too late. Okay, they're defending that pawn. That's not really affecting my setup with the London. I think we'll get the knight out first, castle, and we can get the pawn pushed up to c3. And then queen, I don't really know where to go with the queen. I usually bring it here. Okay, so they're attacking our bishop, but it's well defended. They're going to try to fork. So they brought this knight in here so they could fork our queen, our king, and take our rook. So we want to prevent that. I'm trying to remember the best way to prevent that. I think I can just slide the rook over. Oh, we don't have to worry about it. We can actually just take... Yeah, so let's push our pawn normally. If they do that, we'll just take with the queen. And we should have castled already, but it's move 7. We're okay. All right. So I believe, yeah, if they play knight c2, then queen c2. Uh-oh. I missed that one. I was too worried about the fork. Okay. Completely missed that. That's a problem. And we're in check, so we can't castle. Wow. So we're going to lose castling rights. This is bad. Well, this is what happens when I get to my highest rating. So, shoot. All right. If I move the king here, I think the best move is move it here. Can he get the fork? Yes. He can then fork my queen. Wow. Well, no, because we can take with the king. Yep. All right. See, I debated playing a second game today. Maybe that was not the best idea. All right. The good news is his king is exposed. He's attacking my queen. We can't check because the knight will take. We can't move our knight out to either of these squares. We can start moving our knight, but I'd like to get this knight taken care of. So, where do I want the queen? I'm feeling like I want it to go this way, and we can always withdraw it back to the center. So, let's just move our queen over for now. If we can survive this attack, we're down 4 points. He grabbed the pawn and the bishop. So it's not looking good, but we still have time if we can survive. So this is where I struggle. I feel like I always play overly defensive, and then they tend to slowly chip away at my defensive structure, and it doesn't work. It doesn't work for me. Okay. They're going to go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and... Nope. I thought we could fork, but it's defended. So... Can we push... Yep, we cannot do that. I mean, we can still give the check, but... he can block with his queen. I feel like I need to start attacking. Start attacking back. Maybe bring my knight up. I mean, the idea, I think, of the London is to push, but we lost this knight that would help defend. But I don't know. I mean, that's probably a bad idea, too, because my king's not castled. It's sitting out here in the open. Oh, boy. I think we're in some trouble this game. But that's okay. Our rating will stabilize out to where it belongs, and we will see how we do. Actually, if he just takes that pawn, I can give the check, win the knight, but then I would lose my knight too. So it wouldn't really be worth it. Yeah, so that's the problem. So I can take... If he takes back, I can take with the queen. Can we still give a check? No, we cannot. So I feel like I have to take. If he takes back, I'll have to take with the queen. Here. If he doesn't take back, now I can play this fork. So I really hope we can do that to win. Well, they want our bishop, but if we can win their knight, of course, if I do that, my knight's undefended, so then he can just come take it. So I don't like that either. Yeah, we would basically check, block, take the knight. He takes our knight. So he already took it. Okay. So in that case, I think I'm going to have to take it with the queen. If we gave this check and took this knight, though, it's kind of like, which knight do I want to take? Yeah. I think I'll take this knight. Okay. He gives a check there. That's just a free knight, unless he wants me to move my knight. I don't think so. I don't have time to think about it too much. This is a bad position. I can bring this rook over. I don't know what I'm going to do about my king. I mean, this is bad. I mean, but looking at it now, do we have a shot here? I mean, he's +1. All of his pieces are undeveloped. If I bring this bishop or the knight, I mean, nothing's really defended right now, so... Nothing is defended. Probably not a good move. His bishop's kind of trapped. This one can come out at any moment. Okay, we need to be ready for this. That's probably what's coming next, is a bishop. Bishop coming out. Okay, pushes the pawn. Alright, I think we can win the rook. We don't have too much time to think about it. And he won't be able to castle either. Ah, smart. Smart, smart, smart. Dang, too bad I'm not defending there. Do we want to trade queens? Probably not. No, that wouldn't be a queen trade anyway. It's not good. Hmm. That's probably a bad idea too. Nope. I can't get any help from this rook. Yeah, sending my queen on a solo adventure to the other side of the map might not be the best decision I've made. I really thought I had that fork. I didn't think about the bishop blocking. I thought I mean, I guess we're late in the game for him to have his bishop on the starting square. But, okay. Yeah, we still can't take the rook. Yeah, we really have nothing until we bring our knight in. And if I bring it in, my queen could get trapped. Yeah, my queen would be trapped. So let's bring our queen back to safety before it's too late. And then maybe I decide to bring the knight out. Now I'm just getting pushed back by pawns. I mean, we do have this check. I think we can do something with that. I don't know how I'm going to get this rook involved. It's basically useless. Okay. What does that do? What does that do? What does that do? No, because the queen. I should have taken check. I need to get the rook here. At least my queen's defended for the moment. Bishop, pawn are defended. Just low on time, so if I could get this rook over here, I don't know, something. I mean, their queen's there, their bishop's there, so there's not much. I keep trying that fork, and the bishop keeps blocking it. I think I might have to just push these pawns to get my rooks involved in the game. Okay, so this check blocks win the rook, maybe? He blocks. I take the rook. Queen blocks. I have to worry about checkmate myself if he brings that queen on this file. So, okay. Now, if the queen moves, I can take the rook. I hope he doesn't take my pawn. I like that pawn. I just thought, man, if this queen was out of the way, then, we have a good check here, but queen, I don't know. Ah, bishop will take. All right, I'm throwing. That was the big mistake because I forgot about the bishop. If the bishop wasn't there, I thought, let's trade queens. We do something about that. Yeah, this is where it's going to get very dangerous for me. And I can't do anything with the promote. And there's a back rake. Yeah, is that checkmate? No, I can block. Then if he takes, I can take back. Oh, I can also take with the knight. I should probably push this pawn. So it doesn't buy me any time. That was dumb. Just inviting another route for the queen to come punish me. And I just blocked my rook, so that wasn't smart either. Yep, this is not my best game. That is for sure. I'm just kind of making quick moves. I don't really have a lot of time. So I went for a random check there. Is there nothing? There's nothing. Okay, I was worried about that because I can't take... Yeah, so I should have moved that rook. And we're pretty close to checkmate. No, I can move back. Perpetual check. Actually, if he goes check here, that's fine. We had a chance before we lost that rook. Just something creative. I don't know, promoting the pawn. But I think our opportunity is lost. And I'm not particularly strong with endgames, so I don't have time for this. Don't have time. Uh-oh. That was a bad idea. We have invited the rook to join the party. Yep. Probably just... Ooh. Yeah. My king is getting a little bit smothered here, so... It's not good. And I actually hope we don't win on time. Is that mate? No. Man. Defended. Oh, I didn't mean to drop that. Shit. Yeah. All right. That was terrible. Okay. Yeah, definitely with the 10 minute, and I had some opportunity there. They did use a lot of time. I mean, the game was lost, but in terms of just at this rating, using your time to hopefully get a draw or a stalemate um, or just flag them, So, okay, that was a really bad game, but I had a big opportunity there in the middle. So that's when I think I played well, and then I was pretty much done at the end there. Had no hope. So, sorry, I try to make these reviews quick because I need to review them a little bit more thoroughly, but you guys don't necessarily need to. I'm sure it's not as much fun to watch, but okay, we got the book London pretty good. Nothing crazy there. Yeah, pretty much exactly how I like. to get to London, and oh wow, big blunder there. That's right. What did I lose? Let's see. Because I was thinking, I'm worried about the fork. If he forks my king and rook, I have to move the king, and then he takes the rook. So I thought no problem because my queen's still here, so I'll just take it. So let's finish my pawn structure. But I left my bishop hanging. That's what I didn't see. So, and I still had time. I need to look. Checks, captures, threats. Say, hey, what does that knight do when he moves here? And I'm thinking, oh, he's trying to get this because at my rating, I see this all the time where the knight tries to come get this fork. And it was actually attacking my bishop, which I overlooked. So, what should I have done? Okay, move the bishop to a safer square. And yeah, the best square, because that's a pointless check. They could block it in a number of ways. So, I should have just moved my bishop back to safety. Okay. Making it gain scope. Okay, so then maybe later when we get the knight out, we have good stuff going on over here with both bishops and the queen. Okay, so that was the first mistake. Blunder the bishop. Okay. And even worse, we lose castling rights. They take the free pawn. We move the queen to safety. Alright, that's when I think I decided to just try to get something going. Because my understanding of the London is you're bringing all these pieces to the e5 square. So you want to end up pushing that eventually, I think. So we do that. We get some trades going. That's when I had the opportunity to fork, right? So that actually was the best move. I chose the correct knight to take because I could have... Yeah, okay. So that it wasn't a fork anyway because I would have just, if they played the best move and brought the pawn out. Yeah. So that was never an option. The pawn could have always defended it. So good to know for the future. So I take that. They blunder their knight. Did I took it? Yeah. Okay, so I take the free knight. I take the free pawn thinking I'm going to get this fork. Doesn't work because they played a really good move. Not only did they block the check without having to move the king and lose castle rights, they also defended the rook I wanted to take when they moved the bishop because the queen was defending it. So, yep, it's the only move that works. They stop the check by interposing a piece between you and and they also protect the rook that I was trying to win. Okay. I protect it. I move back. I'm now able to capture a pawn and winner material after all the follow-up trades. Okay. What did we play? Yep, we took it. And I tried to get the fork again because the bishop was gone, but the bishop can come right back anyway. And also, if they just move the king, I still can't win the rook because their queen is still there. So, I guess the computer shows that it's a okay move. Good. But I should have moved this knight here. Why? Just to trade the knight? I mean, if I did that, in my mind, they would have taken... Oh, we lost our light, but that's okay. Alright. Let's just quickly get through this. So, then we move back. They push a pawn. They had an option to reveal a check. Oh, I have an option to reveal a check. Did I do it? Yes, I did. That's right. I did see the discovered attack there. And I stopped them from being able to win material through a tactic. What were they trying to do? Fork? Yeah. No, I totally saw this tactic. That's why I did that. Yeah, I actually did see 15 moves ahead, and that's why I took their pawn. Absolutely. Okay, they move the king. I just want to get a battery lined up. I don't know. I was thinking a couple things here. Like, I hated that bishop and queen were there. If only they weren't. But I was like, okay, we got pawn right here. It's just like my puzzles. If you make this a knight, and this is over here, somewhere else, then hey, look at this. We've got a battery. We've got a pawn defending it. We've got a bishop that can come over here if the king runs. But nope, didn't work. So that was a terrible move. Yeah, I basically just blundered my queen, right? Oh, yeah, I was getting low on time. Man, I still had 3 minutes, so I had time to think this through. Because, at this point, we're winning, right? So, it wanted me to go here. Wow. That's pretty good. Yeah. And then just kind of keep playing well. But no, we blundered the queen. I think I did feel pretty good in this spot. Like, what I didn't like was that both their bishops were so active. And, sorry, I always draw the lines the wrong way. But I did not like that their bishops were so active, and then that their rooks were both controlling and protecting everything on the back rank along with the queen. But I did feel pretty comfortable about just getting this knight involved, having this bishop, letting the queen do whatever. And then the only thing is I thought for a second, like, is there a way to put my king here, bring out the rook, and bring the king back here? But that felt really dangerous. I didn't feel like I would have had time to do that. So I don't know. But of course, blundering the queen was not the correct move. But wow, we were up by 5 points on the analysis there. Okay, I blundered the queen. What was my plan though? Oh, the bishop. Yeah, so that's why I did that. I didn't really look at the bishop. So if the bishop was here, then I bring the queen. They take, I take, and then they have to work to make sure I don't promote. Or if I do promote, they have to take time to come, capture whatever I promoted. And then at this point, it would have looked pretty good because they would have had 2 bishops, 2 rooks, and I have 2 rooks, a bishop, and a knight. And I don't know, just seemed low on time. In my brain, trading queens seemed like a good idea there. But they don't. And then I think we just play pretty badly from here on out. Yep, everything I do is basically questionable. Yeah, they probably missed a few checkmates, to be honest, because I was expecting one sooner. Couple inaccuracies. Any big moments I could have won the queen is what I'm looking for. No, not really. And they get the checkmate. So, yeah. How bad was this move? Yeah, it was almost like, okay, I let them take my knight, and then I'm gonna be even dumber. Oh, I need to win the bishop back. So to do that, which they probably saw. I'm sure they saw that. They're like, I'll take the knight. And then if he takes the bishop, I bring the rook down, and then we get the queen involved. So, okay, well, that's that. Yeah, I did feel better playing the 15-minute game the other day. Just much more time. I've had some fun 10-minute games, and I've had fun time scrambles, but this game, I was rushing, and I didn't need to rush a lot of the time, but I also felt like a lot of the times I did have to rush because I was low on time. But I'm just skipping those basic, pausing before each move and thinking about checks, captures, threats. And there's a tricky moment around the opening when we transition to middle game where it's like, well, I'm playing book opening moves, so I don't need to look that hard. And then we have what happened with the knight where I say, oh, he's trying to fork my king and rook, and I forget that the bishop's hanging. So, just moments like that where I need to think about, checks, captures, threats before every move. And that would probably help a lot. So I need to just slow down and look at that. And I think playing 15-10 will help a lot. So going to try to still play at least one 15-10 minute a game. And hope we keep improving. So, okay, that's it for today. Thanks for watching.